What? What?
Oh, yeah.
Why do you sound like Beavis and Butthead? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. You got 2 minutes before we go live.
10 by 1.
Share this. Promote this.
Let everybody know.
Give it up. Give up your nuggets. Eric, I don't see you sharing this on your phone. We all need to do this as a group effort. Nobody gives a fuck who we are, but they will if you start sharing.
I don't like this show, so I don't do it.
Whoa, bro. It's just called lazy, that's all. It's okay if we're lazy. It's no big deal.
NBD.
NBD, bruv. I mean, it's not like you got money to pay for a subscription or anything. So you just, do the best thing possible. It's just like, subscribe, and share. No. He said, nope. He said, go fuck yourself.
I don't associate with BigLipRadio.
You're here.
I'm forced to. Not against my will.
Well, I guess that's the only room you technically have. Bum. All right, in 2 minutes, we're going live. I mean, technically we're already live, but you'll see our faces instead of hear just our voices. See, look, I shared and it said I shared. I don't think you guys ever share. You guys just
I
pretend
just
to.
shared two Twitter accounts and Facebook.
I responded to your share. There you go.
All right, see?
Well, it'll say so-and-so liked your share. But if it don't do that, that means you guys ain't doing shit. You guys are just pretenders.
I shared.
It literally says just me. Oh, you
He
just
shared
shared
to
it.
us.
Look, I had to click. I clicked the link. How stupid. How fucking stupid. I'm like, ooh, what's this? Oh.
That's not even funny.
Oh.
Really? Because you just laughed a little bit.
A little bit. He just tinkled. Oh, shit. Whoops. Past the time. Here we go. Haha. As I promised.
There we go.
There's our beautiful Eric, you're literally sitting in 2 fucking frames. This is how small this room is, ladies and gentlemen. It's a perspective.
That's
at the other
awesome.
end. Like, there's Eric, you're in it twice. Mark, everybody's in there, but.
So you can see my aunt. Oh, there you go.
Huh? Did you just caress my body?
So everybody can see you and give you a retry.
Oh, here, no. Oh, there it is. This is how small this room is, ladies and gentlemen. Got it. Could somebody hand me another beer, please? Can somebody beer me?
Bear me.
Not a kill lifter, please.
Not a kill lifter.
I'm not trying to get obliterated. I still got to run a board,
You
boys.
need to get obliterated.
Obliterated.
Here, I got a different one in here.
I got to run a board.
You gotta get obliterated.
And whenever what is that one? That's another one? So 2 of them, you think it's going to help me out?
Oh, wait. There's more.
But wait, there's what?
Oh, here you go. This will help you.
Oh, I'm knocking my water? No, that's what pussies drink. Why did it get quiet? Why does it get quiet? I say
Because you don't want a kill lifter.
No, I said that's what pussies drink, and nobody was like, no, you're wrong, boss. I drink it. I'm not a pussy. I don't drink it.
You drank it for so long.
I did.
Are you saying that's what you turned into?
I'm not burnt out on kilt lifter. It's just, I know that's my devil's, what do they call it? My kryptonite?
Do you work tomorrow?
Yeah.
No.
I'm going in tomorrow. I don't have to, but I'm doing it for the triple time because that's what responsible people are trying to do. That you know that Father's Day gift?
Right, you gotta pay for it.
I'm working it right fucking now.
Did you take today off?
I'm working for it right now.
That's a great Father's Day gift you bought yourself.
I know I bought myself a great fucking father. It's a thought that counts, and I understand the gesture there, but
It's all right.
hey, it's a plan that we both agreed to after the fact that it was given to me.
35
So
more payments and that baby's yours.
I kind of couldn't just say, nah, you know what? I don't really want to work fucking 12 hours for the rest of my life every fucking day. But hey, that triple time is great.
You're like, I would have got
Right.
DSI. Oh.
Right. So I'm going in tomorrow for triple time.
Me too.
My COVID's gonna act up on Wednesday, and I got Thursday and Friday off. So that's my plan of the week.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so they
Well,
still
I'm gonna
pay
be out
triple
of town.
time if you don't work the rest of the week?
What's that?
I said they still pay the triple time if you don't work the rest of the week?
Yep.
No, they do?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought they
yeah.
took that away.
Nah.
Yeah. I didn't think so. Either way,
Nope.
I'm leaving town,
They do not.
boys. I'm not going to be here Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Saturday, we'll be back. I'm going to Colorado to see my sister, so I'll be taking the rest of the week off anyway. So I don't even have to go to work tomorrow if I don't want, and I could have like
I
a
can do the
great
same.
big long fucking. But you're just lying about it though. I'm not.
I'm not lying. I can feel my COVID coming up right now. I got a dusting of it.
What do you mean? Haven't you checked out the COVID protocols? You got to prove that you have it, and then you got to stay home for 5 days.
I'll find that one test. Oh, I got a video of me
Do you got
testing
symptoms?
positive.
Do you got symptoms like a temperature or anything like that?
He looks like it.
You always sound like you have cum in your nose.
It's already dosed.
I got him off guard. It's not my fault you sound like that. Like,
Dude, K-Dog, what are you playing over here?
Somebody's got to give me a Kleenex.
no, use your
Need
shirt.
for speed.
Use your shirt like a little
K-Dog, hit
3-year-old.
pause.
Use your shirt like a little 3-year-old.
Kleenex.
Go ahead, pick up the bottom of your shirt like this. So what you
No,
do
I'm
is
not
like
doing
at the
that.
gym
Use your
when you're
arm.
working out, and you got to blow your nose. You got to wipe the sweat. No matter what, this is always my go-to move. I'll be standing there. I got my big old pot belly hanging out, and I don't even give a fuck who's listening because I'm just so beat up.
Right.
I grab my index finger right on my right hand.
Right
I
hand.
stick it down. I grab the bottom of my shirt. I pull it up over my right finger.
Right.
Right. So now I'll stand up and kind of show you guys, illustrate for you. So right here, I'm going to show you. Here's my index finger. I'm holding it up to the camera right now. I take it, and here's the bottom of my shirt. I do the whole loop like that, right? And then it gives you a nice good pull, so you get a lot of movement, and you get a lot of stretchiness too, a lot of power
Alright.
behind that. So you take it, and you just kind of go like this.
No, I'm an adult.
Yeah, and then you kind of put it back down.
You don't use the sleeve?
Sometimes if you do it too high on the shirt, like if you grab way up high here and do one of these numbers,
Right.
and then wipe your fucking nose, you'll go to pull your shirt off, and the boogers will have dried to your belly hair. How fucking
is
great!
not
How
cool.
great is that?
That is not cool.
You guys not awake today?
That is not cool. Oh, I don't have my thingy bobber.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you're grounded from it. How about
I
that?
might be.
Your little fart machine over here.
Here, I'll
Yeah.
take it today.
That's probably one of the most expensive fart machines I've ever bought. By the way. Yeah. I love it. I love it. It does everything. I can push a button, and you can macro it, so it'll literally trace out whatever steps you want, or it'll do a series of tasks in order. It's fucking crazy.
All you are is lean.
What was that?
Hold on.
All you are is lean.
Sounds like it's coming through the PC speaker.
Oh, I got it. Okay, now go.
All you are is lean.
All right, there
See?
we go.
That's how
There
we-
we go.
That's how we try these things before we start the show, right?
All you are is mean.
Why do you like T Swift, baby?
I don't know. I just do.
Something else just went off. Oh,
We-
that's my phone.
We were talking to work today of all the faggy things that I'm into,
Stop.
and I
Like, like a bundle of sticks, a bunch of things.
right. Burning bundle of sticks. I like Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
Katy Perry,
Uh-huh.
Britney Spears,
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
I mean, these are
Wrestling?
no wrestling is for straight people like me.
Really?
What? He just got done saying, I'm going over a list of all the effy things I'm doing.
All of what?
The effy things.
You're such a puss,
You say it.
faggy.
You already got us canceled, so what are you worried about?
Right, I ain't worried. You
trying
can't cancel us.
I'm trying to keep my reputation. You're still around, but people need to understand I'm not the one who got us to the position we're at right now in our mother's basement,
Hey.
renting space for a very minimum price of 10 pictures of you nude to your grandmother.
After what they did, we'd have left them last week anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
You go, yeah, because you're just so sexist.
I'm not sexist.
Why are we? Can I ask one question?
Hashtag leave the kids alone.
Here's the deal.
Bullshit. That's the bottom fucking
Here's
line.
the deal. Regardless, there's other things going on in this world, and why are we so worried about other fucking people? Now the problem is we're so worried about other people because parents didn't take. They're not raising their children the way they should in the first place.
I'm not
Right.
worried about other
So
people.
you're about to blame people doing things. I blame parents for introducing this stuff to the children because you can move these children. Either way,
Except
why,
there are
why are
schools
we
doing
so
it behind parents'
infatuated?
backs.
Well, the parents can pull the children out of the school.
They don't know what's happening, dude.
It's all over the news. How do you know? That's all we've
It's
heard
not
about for the
over
last
the-
fucking
it's-
year.
No, it's only
Anyways,
it's
not-
only over the
it's not a
alt-right shit
secret.
we listen
It's
to.
not a secret.
Yes, it is.
No,
Nobody
it's not.
believes it. Your own wife doesn't believe it's happening, bro. Come on.
Because it's not happening with her. She's not doing it. So
right.
Whatever
so she
she's
doesn't
around.
believe it's happening.
It's not that
Okay.
it's not happening. We've already talked about
It's
it.
fucking happening.
The difference is why are we so infatuated with everybody else's shit? If I take care
I'm
of my
not.
kids the right way, I don't care what anybody else. Nobody's gonna be able to influence my children.
Yeah. Well, when
Great parenting.
when a sick dude with a fucking penis follows your daughter into the fucking ladies' room, suddenly it's an issue. Don't you think?
You know what I do?
Why'd you
know
do
what
that?
I do? You know what I
Issue.
do? I take my kids out of that school and don't put them back in that school.
No. It's happening
There's
at
parents who
Target.
are parents who that's happening to, and they put them right back in the school.
It's happening.
No.
It's happening at Target, dude.
It's been happening for years.
It's
Why
time
is it
to
all of a sudden a big problem now?
time to
Why
make a
haven't we
stand.
stopped it before?
Because before,
now is the time to take a stand,
Stop,
or have we been
stop.
20 years
you
ago?
Let me answer the fucking question.
No, because
you're
I'm
gonna
not-
get me all worked up.
I'm
Listen,
not done. I'm not done
listen.
talking. You don't let me finish, so you always want to cut me off.
The thing is,
It doesn't make
didn't
sense.
used to be accepted before. Now it's accepted, and it's wrong. It's dangerous,
accepted.
and it's the end of modern civilization.
It's never been accepted.
No, it is now.
It's never been accepted.
Target insists on it.
It's never been
Okay,
accepted.
President Obama insists
Do you
on
not
it.
hear what's happening
that
right
men
now?
Can follow your daughter into the bathroom. They insist on it. Yeah.
No.
What do you mean no?
I don't.
The
I've
fuck's
never
wrong
seen
with you?
it. I just.
Well, you've heard what they've been saying about that, right?
Who's been saying about what?
When they follow them in.
What?
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
So funny.
There's that. There's that.
Ah,
humor.
there it
There's
is.
that humor, boys.
There it is.
that fucking
Breaking
humor.
the tension. There he goes.
No.
There
I
you go.
don't-
Start the fucking show.
I don't give a.
That's the perfect time to start the show. You got no
Yeah.
timing, man. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Well, because I'm literally doing everything.
That was the perfect
I'm
time.
talking, producing a show. What the fuck else can I do? Jesus,
to-
at least
go to the
bring some of
bathroom
your
at
own
Target.
goddamn original fucking content. Fuck, I had to bring up touching little children for you to get hyped up. That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. Why do we care so much about you caring about that? I don't know, but that's the only reason why. Only time we get a rise out of you.
All you're ever gonna be is mean.
Here's Big Lip Radio from iHeartRadio.
This is K-Dog with Big Lip Radio, and if you think this is good, check out Lip Service at biglipradio.com/lipservice for a better show.
I be on my grind, never running on my mind, sniffing all these fucking mannequins that's trying to hit my life.
1, 2, is this on?
Do not come. Do not come.
Yeah, buddy. You're listening to the Big Lip Radio podcast with your host, Pappa J, Z Money, and friends.
Mama always told me be a man, that I should get my shit together for it while I can. Like, yeah, whatever. I said, Mama, you don't understand, cause I'm gonna be stupid famous and rocking in a band. Yeah, you know, couple years later, here I am. I'm living the big city life, just doing what I can to get by waiting tables. Yeah, I'm looking for the man. And you know, lately it's starting to feel awful like I'm always on the back foot.
Welcome to episode 263 of the Big Lip Radio podcast. Today's date is July 3rd, 2023. I'm your host, Big Pappa J.
Like I'm always on the back foot. Yeah. Everybody says that I'm a slob, that I'm a waste of space and super lazy. Oh my god. Like, yeah, whatever. I'll be right
With me is your co-host. Sure, while all the men are joining the Navy, he joins the Pussy Marines. But the fact is, he laid it on the line and wrote that blank check to Uncle Sam, even though it was really actually only the Marine Reserves. And even though he never really was deployed in a war zone. But he was there, damn it, and he wrote the check. Your co-host, Z Money.
Yeah. I'm always on the woo.
Holy shit, Pappa J.
Yeah.
There's been 4 different instances in the last 5 minutes where I've wanted to jump over this fucking table and just strangle the shit out of you.
Oh, yeah, a little 8-year-old boner running around the house.
Yeah, yeah, see, that's the only thing that gets you fucking worked up, my friend. It's proven. I don't understand it, but I enjoy it because now you're feisty. You're talking so much more shit, and it makes a little sense.
He's awake.
Kind of small thing.
Yes, you do.
Well, we
you
know
don't
that
gotta
too.
you don't gotta keep telling us, but hey, you guys can't forget that soft, subtle, deep voice that you hear back there. Is a guy who's one day, if not already, gonna lay all of our wives at the same time, if not individually. That is the guy who brings all kinds of different stolen junk in everybody else's trunk and dishes it out for free. He'll bring your wife lingerie and all kinds of other condoms and stuff to use just to hide it from your wife. It is the Big Boss Man. You fucking dick. Jesus Christ. We could go on forever
It's all right. You
about
don't have to
him,
be jealous. It's okay.
like trying
It's
to bang
okay.
our chicks, dude. I don't understand it.
You guys got to take care of him.
Gotham City Comics in the chat says Happy 4th of July. Yes, indeed. Happy 4th of July to all you. Pluto VR says who drunk all Pappa J's beer. Oh my gosh, you guys can tune in and interact as well on all of our social media at BigLipRadio, specifically live on Tuesdays, soon to be Wednesdays. We'll let you know that date, but on Tuesdays for now, you can catch us live between the times of 5:30 and 6. We last about an hour and a half. Like, subscribe, share, and chat along. We'll usually talk to you. We read our chat. I guess the hipsters are saying on TikTok is I read the chat, because what people don't want, they want to get involved in something like this,
right?
And then not to get noticed when they have something witty or stupid or funny or an actual intelligent question to ask. So we like to check that out. So we're constantly watching. So make sure you tune in and chat along, boys. What do you got your finger on the button for? I see your finger on the button. Oh, that's right. If you're watching us live. If you're watching this, I almost forgot. There's so many people, so much going on. I'm still so fired up about the top of the show. We have one more person, one of our other favorite people in the entire world, the one, the only, Pappa J's lawyer, a.k.a. Brock Lesnar.
Feed me.
Yeah.
Feed me more.
What's up, Bulk? How you doing? I know you got to scoot way in for this one.
Is it snack time yet?
Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure you bring half the snacks every time anyway. But that's one thing that everybody does. They always bring snacks, and you might be asking yourself, why the fuck do we bring? Why does everybody bring snacks?
Right.
We do a segment called Snack Time, and that's where we try snacks, rate them on a scale of 0 to 5, and tell you why. But we have a whole shelf up here to my left where it's just snacks upon snacks upon snacks. Just some of the things we like to discuss on this week's show. But my goodness, happy 4th of July, my friends. Now, do we know why July is so important? July 4th of July, the day of many days. Pappa J, stop. Jesus Christ, let's focus focus on us right now.
Pride in America.
Let's take all that energy that you have stored up for other people. Let's put it into ourselves. What's up, Paul?
United States.
That's
the greatest country on the face of the earth.
There it is.
We were handed by our founding fathers the greatest gift, touched by God, the greatest country on the face of the earth. Yeah! Woo!
Caden, do you know why we celebrate 4th of July?
Isn't it Declaration of Independence? No. Christopher Columbus. Something like that.
You're fucking around, right?
Some pilgrims?
It's the day George Washington and Ben Kenobi founded this country.
It's the day Obi-Wan sailed around the world to discover the other continents and colonies.
That's right.
Something about the Federation?
No, it's Obi-Wan. It's Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that's right.
You're fucking around now,
Ben
right?
Kenobi discovered electricity.
I was told, I just don't really care.
Oh, damn it.
What?
Damn it, this is the problem.
How did you raise that boy, Z?
This is why we don't know which bathroom to use, all right? Don't yell at me, yell at these guys.
It's not that I'm boy or girl, it's just I don't care about history. It's not my thing.
You know, have you ever heard of the term history repeats itself?
Right.
There's a reason why it does, and usually it's not for a good one.
Find America too?
What do you mean, find America too?
History repeats itself.
Well, yeah, if people don't know history, it's going to repeat itself. And those are usually the mistakes
Then we'll have to fight our way out of Britain again.
History, if you dig deep, usually means you're learning something. History is something learned, right? Learn it.
North America and South America.
Right, North America, South America, and Central America.
Okay, boss man, you go ahead and enlighten us. This is kind of sad. I know Pappa J knows, but why do we celebrate the 4th of July?
The Declaration of Independence was signed.
Right. That's what I said at first, and you guys gave me crap for it.
Well, no, because you backtracked and went with a different answer.
Yeah, we were like, at first I was about to go, hell yeah.
Yeah, but suddenly it's about Christopher Columbus.
I was like, wait, what? Hold on. It took a hard right fucking turn.
I knew it was one of those two, and the first one I said, you guys looked at me like I was an idiot. So I changed it to the other one.
So, which is the reason why we're...
The day we defeated the Germans in the Revolutionary War, right? No, that wasn't
He said,
it.
oh. Like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know, no. It sounded like from over here that you said, oh. Like, oh, that's intriguing. Intriguing. You learn something new every day, right? No, so today we're doing the show on Monday instead of Tuesday for that very reason, because obviously it's the third day. Tomorrow will be the 4th of July. Some people have to work, some people don't. Some people have plans with family, and we don't want to get in the way with that. Now, come at me 7 years ago. Wife called me in the hospital. Hey, I'm premature labor. I'm going preeclampsia, fucking high blood pressure, all the whole 9 yards.
Right,
I need you here now. And then the reply from that lady's husband was, I'm doing Big Lip Radio. I can't.
Remember when you told me,
Bye.
yeah, we're about to start Big Lip Radio. I'll see you in an hour and a
We're
half.
about to start the podcast. I can't come help you in the hospital dying with my child.
Right. It's great that you're in the hospital and your heart's about to give out, but we're doing a show.
What did I do?
You stayed with the show. You did.
Ruthless aggression. Fucking that was Cyber's act to the T.
Right.
So fucking max, dude. Never again. So there's a little more, empathy. That's where you put yourself in other people's shoes, right? A little empathy.
Cyber Zach is a dick.
Yeah, that guy's a fuckhead. So Pluto VR says it was when George Washington and Pappa J found America and gay people. They're watching us on YouTube right now. Make sure you go like and subscribe, Pluto. That's funny.
Oh man, that is funny.
Jesus, yes. So that is why we are doing the show on Monday, because of the 4th of July.
I got a new guy I'm training at work, right?
Yeah.
And he asked me today, so what was George Washington like? What a dick.
Well, the thing going around right now, it's been for a while, but it resurfaces every once in a while. It's, damn, you're old as dirt.
Right.
It's been here forever, right? You're
Right,
old.
because dirt been here forever.
It's like a dad joke, but when it catches you off guard, it hits the funny bone.
When I was born,
especially
dirt
when it's
was
somebody
clean.
you shouldn't be saying that to.
Right.
But Pappa J,
Oh
speaking
my
of
God.
clean,
yes,
that is what your brand new game room is not, my friend.
Whew.
Right now, and you look at me like I'm insulting you. Look at that face. Look at that face. You're like, first you want to let predators in with our children, and
Right.
and now you want to talk shit about my game room.
Right.
Listen, anything to get you fired up, and I don't think that was a button that got you fired up, because you're just kind of looking at me like you're sleepy.
Your favorite category is chicks with dicks. I get it, but look, man. Oh, you almost spit your beer.
It is not.
When you get close to home, you get a reaction.
Well, you've been looking through my browser history, or what the hell is going on here? Jesus. I know we are like from the same blood, but I didn't know facial recognition worked the same way. Jeez.
Right. So anyway, you made a mess in the game room and left. That is true.
No. So we've been talking about your game room at your new property. You have
Right.
a bunch of land, and you put 2 houses on there, and then you're putting a couple of guest houses.
Right.
And you have a nice, big, long game room.
Right.
And you've been hyping it up all over our Discord. And if you're asking yourself, what is our Discord? Look at any of our social media posts. Usually there's a link that says Discord. Click that. And it's a little chat community where you can be even closer to us. We communicate in that daily, almost hourly, if not minutely sometimes, and you can see all exclusive. We post exclusive content in there that we don't do on Facebook, Instagram, or anywhere else. So make sure you go check that out, get involved, and you'll understand. It's not inside because we like to explain it, but you'll get to skip some of this, go get your coffee, and then be right back. But for the most part, we have that Discord. You've been sending pictures and videos, and we have a couple on our YouTube as well of your game room. Giving us in-depth tour. It's all black on the inside. How long is it? What are the dimensions real quick?
Yeah, 10 by 40, 400 square feet. Has been all painted top to bottom black. The idea is I want it to look like a casino, or more accurately, a retro arcade from the 80s.
You
is
want the
theme
glow
I'm looking for.
Of the machines to light the place.
Right.
That's your goal.
Right.
You want that whole thing. You don't want no actual light being flip switch turned on.
Nope.
You just want to turn your machines on and have that light the place up.
The only
That's the
time
best.
I want the ceiling lights on is when I'm cleaning it or organizing or some shit where I need to read stuff.
You need that detail.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
So yeah, we went over there, K-Dog and myself. The first time it was postponed. It was rescheduled because my ass backed out, like I tend to do. How many times I gotta say I'm not a good friend?
not at all.
I'm not a good friend. I gave you a little heads up, but it wasn't enough. It was kind of like, all right, yeah, my back hurts and I'm working this mandatory. I ain't coming over, type of shit.
Yeah, my back hurts. Speaking of which, I'm backing out.
Yeah, later. Speaking of back, I'm gone. I'm backing out. So this time it did not. It actually went through. We showed up, and right away we walked in, and my mouth hit the floor. Huh? Just to see.
The pictures don't do it justice.
The amount of
shit.
Not even shit, because it's like it's cool stuff. It's all memories.
Right.
Shit is what you just kind of. You just carry along with you because you ain't got nothing else.
Right.
You've had this for years, and that's because you've been collecting it on purpose. And there's memories. There's video games. I see Star Wars. I see pile of Nintendo games, like piles. I see chairs.
Right.
I see controllers. I see potential.
Right. Podcast
I'm looking at
equipment.
this place. I'm like, holy crap. One end has all these arcade cabinets in it.
Right,
The front end
right.
has a huge TV mounted on the wall that literally almost covers the whole fucking wall.
Right. 75 inches on a 10-foot wall. It covers most of it.
Star Wars figures everywhere. Every
Right,
wall you
right.
look at, every inch, there's not one area that doesn't have something Star Wars on the wall, or at least covered by it, nonetheless. Nuts. Fucking awesome. So cool. When we were there, our mission was to put up LED lights, like
Right.
the little string lights that
Right.
everybody's been crazing over for the last 4 or 5 years. So you finally got some. You got 15 strands from 9 feet.
Right.
K-Dogs, yours and my goal was to get these hung up. Initially, if you look at the roof of this studio, it's kind of like vaulted a little bit.
Right.
It's like
Just
a barn
a little
shape.
vaulting. Right.
Kind of like a barn shape, and it has 2 little slits, and you wanted them hung directly on the ceiling.
Right. Right.
And you wanted it all on one strand.
Right.
And that seemed to be causing a lot of issues because the tools they gave you weren't the best.
They were horrible string lights as
They
far
call
as
them
stringing
splicing.
them together.
Yeah,
right.
the splicing tools, they don't work.
Nope.
They don't work at all. So we end up making the executive decision, hey, we're just going to find 15 areas where this place needs a lot of light to help out, and we're going to string this up here, and we're going to make it
Right.
look cool. So we hit behind the TV. We got underneath some of your Star Wars shelves. We got the whole bottom of the arcade,
Right, we
which
got
looks
the
cool.
arcade lit up.
Every time I see pictures of that, I'm like, holy shit, look at all those lights. It's awesome.
Right.
It's
So
awesome.
late here, real
Right.
quick, because I know he hasn't bothered to check our fucking Discord.
I did.
Right.
He hates the show so much.
Right? But that was the first necessarily potential piece, I would say. Let's call it the issues instead of calling them issues, because they're not issues. It's just as time goes on, this game room's going to change, and so are the ideas, and so are
Right.
the quantities of what you have. So you're going to get more as you go on. So we put up 15 strands in a timely manner. We got there at
5:30 probably.
5:30, and we hung out till about 9:30.
Yep.
And we were hanging lights the whole time. Not one point did we stop. Although, here's the first little issue.
Uh-oh, there's issues.
Not an issue. It's just I call it an issue because it's potentially going to be fixed. You can fix an issue. It was blistering hot inside of
Blistering
that
hot,
motherfucker.
right,
Do you believe
right.
that? Am I wrong?
you're right.
I thought
okay.
I had AC
I'm
in
not
there.
out of line.
We
It does. But there was miscommunication. Regardless of what it was, it didn't really get cool until that
didn't
sun was gone.
It didn't get turned on. It was accidentally turned off. And it didn't get turned on until about 1 o'clock.
You don't have it set to like keep it at like 80 in there when you leave?
I mean, it's just a split unit. It's not like I can sit there and program a timer and all that other stuff with it.
You just leave it at 80 and walk out.
I did. It got turned off, bro.
Oh.
It got
We
turned
were
off.
saying normally it's okay, but he's saying it accidentally. So that time we happened to be there was just a hot time. So you're saying it's never that hot? That was the first time it was always
Right,
that hot?
right.
And it's always nice and cool.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say nice and cool, but it's always
So
cooler than this place is by the time we get done with the podcast.
I was gonna say because
Right.
this place gets hot. That's one of
Right,
the things I'm
right.
trying to resolve in this motherfucker.
Right.
How many fans can we have without the mics picking them up? Type shit. You
Right,
know what I
right.
mean? How low can I set the AC without the wife bitching? There's a lot of things I gotta balance here. But at
Right.
your place, you won't as long as you just get it like 100%.
Right.
So that was the first little thing, and I'm like, oh my goodness! I took my shoes off. It was nice to walk around. I
Right.
love the squeaks in the floor.
the floor
I don't
does
know
squeak.
after a while how that's gonna come out. Maybe a few months of hearing that in the podcast background. I'm like, shut the fuck up, stop
Right,
walking. I don't know, but right now I kind of enjoy it. It reminds me of the old houses in Minnesota.
Right.
Childhood. But coolest thing ever. The fucking coolest. Now I remember something that you did for me when I got my first house. You gave me a housewarming present.
All right.
Do you
yeah.
remember what that was?
Your first house?
This house.
I
This
was about
house.
to say that's this house.
This is my first house.
What did I get you? I don't remember what I got you for a housewarming.
You
present.
got me a lawnmower.
That's right, I did.
You got me a lawnmower because
I did.
I love having. I love gardening. I
Right.
love grass. I love
Right.
flowers. I love taking care of those types of things because they don't like to fuck up my life like real animals do. So
Right.
they can just die and then I don't feel too bad. I just put new ones in.
Right.
Well, did you get him a goat?
No.
Oh,
No.
that'd be great.
No, so
I
you
want a
got
goat.
you got me a lawnmower and I use it to this day. I
Same
still
one?
fucking use it to
Damn.
this day, and I use it almost every other weekend and during the wintertime, and when I have grass every other day at least. I
Right.
use that fucker and it's lasted me. Haven't had to replace nothing. I keep that bitch
Damn.
in tip-top shape. So I thank you, but so that only has led me to learn that maybe doing things like that for other people should be considered because it's happened to you, right? Do unto
Right,
others.
right.
So it happened to me, so I'd like to do it to somebody
Pay it
else.
forward, right.
So the Smith household and the BLR Studios, we got you a bunch of housewarming presents for the studio specifically. So, Caden, if you want to go into the girls' room, grab the 3 bags. There should be 3 different bundles of bags on the ground, and then bring them over to me.
This is embarrassing. I had no idea.
Why is it embarrassing, dude? You're receiving. I know you were yelling about fucking trying to touch little kids, and I
they wouldn't let
tried
me,
to tell you to stop
assholes.
screaming about you letting. What's up, Mark? How you doing?
Does the game room have a bathroom?
No.
No, set it
No,
up.
but I got 2.5 acres, so you just step out the door and go around the corner and pee.
Now, I'm not going to hand you these bags. I might have Caden go put them back in there, but I just want you to know I'm going to hand you this little instruction book thing.
Oh, it's an instruction manual.
Yeah, but it has the picture of what it is because it's too fucking big. I'm going to hold it up to the camera as best as I can. It's these bags, and inside of these bags, do you have an idea what it is?
This is awesome. Yes, I know
idea?
exactly what this is.
What is it?
It's a green screen. So that I can shoot videos and have stuff in the back of me, and I can put any sort of landscape I want.
That is not a green screen.
Oh, it's not?
What does it say? Oh, that is a green screen. You're looking at a picture of one, but if we had one. So what's the front? The front has exactly what's in the box. You see how it's just the stand?
Okay.
So you know how we always have an issue holding our banners up and doing all kinds of shit? This is literally a banner holder stand. You hang it up and you can hang all kinds of shit from it. T-shirts, whatever, posters, anything.
Adjustable background stand for live broadcast.
Yep. So
that's perfect.
You got 2 of those.
Two of them. We're gonna be doing live broadcasts from that game room all the time.
I bet we are. Now I'm gonna go ahead and hand this next bag over to you. So you got 2 of those big old screens, so we can carry posters around. And I figure you're gonna have them set up in the studio with your something else anyway, like a banner. You can kind of just move them around or whatever.
Right.
So, but this is cool. It's got clamps in it. This whole little screen thing. I'm gonna hold it up to the camera so you guys can see it. It's just something cool. What did you pull out of there? A light bulb?
I pulled out a LED, Wi-Fi LED light bulb. And
Color
remote
changing.
control. It's color changing.
Yeah, so he's got a color changing LED that hooks up with Alexa that will get hooked up. What else? You got 2 of them?
2 of them.
Nice. So now does the lights that you have now in your studio, because you have a fans now, right?
I just changed out those single lights. Now this will still work in my studio light.
Yeah.
But I replaced those single bulbs that were hanging down. 2 of them on the ceiling.
You can see the pictures in our Discord.
Right. With a fan about this size, it's got a ring, an LED ring, and then a fan in the center.
Yeah.
Behind the grate, so you don't see the blades.
Yeah.
And the grate spins to throw the air in different directions. So ceiling fans keeps everything a lot cooler in there than it was. Because now I got ceiling fans. Because, I don't like fans. I don't like the sound of fans. I don't like the feeling of fans. I don't like the fact that it blows dust everywhere over collectibles I'm trying to keep clean.
Yeah.
And
so you got to keep the room tight. That's the only problem. Otherwise, you won't get dust no matter what.
Right.
I figured that out here.
Because it's out in the middle of 2.5 acres of pure desert. And it gets moon dust like Nestle's Quick type
powder
of powder dust,
yeah.
right?
Very thin and fine grain. So it is. Before you say what that is, I'll let you look at it. I can confirm 100%. It's not a myth. It is for real. We can drink beer in the game room.
Yes,
we can drink beer in the game room. I
You
drank
did it
about
in
7 of
practice.
them.
At least.
We didn't spill anything, so we got to keep it like that. What if somebody spills Mountain Dew?
Oh, that's fine.
So your rule, Pappa J, is that you'll allow us to drink in the game room, and the reason why is because you're a recovering alcoholic. You've had your shit, your stints, and you've gone through a lot to be where you're at now, and you don't want to fall back into that. So the fact that even this is being allowed
at my home.
Yes.
But this is my game room. Outside of my home.
That's the gray area.
Right, is it? You could say that.
So where's the keg?
Beer will not be stored there. I will not have a mini fridge with beer.
Here's the loophole. Opie just skip jumping away has a fridge right outside on his back patio that he stocked full of the beer for me that it has.
Right. So you can walk right on over there and grab yourself beers.
I don't know if that's going to be in everybody can do that thing because it's kind of a trek. You got to go through a gate unless you hop a fence, but I don't think they want you hopping fucking fences.
No, don't hop that fence.
Yep. So either way, there's a place to store it for a limited time, I would say, but you got to ask somebody completely different, and it's not in the game room. So other than that, it is confirmed, and I got very toasty drunk. I had to have Caden drive home.
Right. And then you scrape the bottom of your brand new car on my the rails that my gate slides on.
Why the fuck is that there? It's all. Uh-oh.
You haven't even had it a week.
Well, it didn't scrape like bad.
There's a trail of oil going all the way down the road.
There's a high pitch and a squeal. No. So, okay, what'd you pull out of that bag next? You got the 2 light bulbs.
Got the 2 light bulbs.
The 2 racks.
I got the display racks, and I've got what appears to be...
That's exactly what it is on...
A 3D LED clock with snooze control.
Yeah.
Wait,
snooze?
Is that blood?
No.
Is that blood?
It's a clock, for real. It's a 3D LED clock. It's a digital clock you put on your wall, because I noticed in there was no actual clock.
No, there isn't.
You know what I mean? So you have a million plug-in outlets in that fucking game room, so hopefully now this 3D wall clock will be able to be used, and we don't have to keep looking at our phones.
So no more 2-hour specials?
Oh, wow. This is a cool clock.
I was thinking you could put it right below your belt, so as you're sitting at the studio, you look right back directly at your game room or your arcade, and you can see that hanging there right on your little bookshelf things.
Ah,
Heck yeah.
that is awesome. That is very nice.
Looks like a game clock.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What else is in that bag? What you
Something
got
else
in
we're
that
not
bag?
done yet.
What you got in that bag?
What you got in that bag?
Oh, just another box of LED lights?
Yeah, more LED lights.
It's a little fuckered up, but it's
right,
all right.
A little fuckered up. We can always
Fat
use
discount.
those lights.
He went all out on that price.
1 cent.
Where'd you get it?
2 Philips LED lights, 1 cent, and they both work.
And,
Home Depot.
Home Despot. All right.
They have that clearance shelf there. It's pretty nice.
And then what is this? Is this a flag?
Is that a pair of whitey tighties?
Nah, just don't open that. It's all right.
That may not be for me.
Yeah, it's. I think it's whitey tighties. Go ahead and put those aside. I might have put my undies in there.
I never wear
Whoopsie.
underwear, so that's not
Anything else in that bag? It's not. Stop, you sick
It
fuck.
looks like it. It looks
Put
like
them
it.
down. Put my fucking undies down.
Oh, wait.
Is that another undies?
Another remote.
Okay, cool. Is that all that's in there?
Yep.
You might be asking yourself, Z-Money, why the fuck do I have all these light bulbs in front of me when I don't have nowhere to put them?
That is true.
K-Dog.
I don't have nowhere.
K-Dog, go grab just one of them for now, but just know there's 2 of them.
Oh, shit.
That game room's going to be lit the fuck up, which is complaint number 2, my friend. It's not bad, but it's still kind of dark, and when you turn those lights on up top, it ruins the whole atmosphere.
Right,
and you need those up top because it's black inside everywhere.
Right, now
it's dark.
I got new lights, and they're even brighter, but even more of a reason I don't want to have them on just for hanging
Pappa
out.
J.
Oh, my God, look at that thing of beauty.
It's a soft box. They call it in
my
the
God.
studio photography world, soft boxes. If you
That's
wanna go,
awesome.
Okay, and if you could lean that in front of Mark, if you're okay with that, the bulk listener, hold it in front so they can see it.
See it on the camera?
Yeah, it's a big old soft box studio light for those of you who are watching it on camera right now. And that cover that you saw,
right?
The underwear, that's a cover that goes over that, so it's not like a blistering light.
Oh, got it. All right.
So it's like a smooth, but it's super bright, and you can use these in there if you don't want to use those. Those remotes are also for those lights.
That is awesome.
And everything connects to
Oh,
Alexa.
dude, thank you so much. I can't believe you did that.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm telling you, the studio's going to be awesome, and we need lights in there. You know what I mean? That's my thing. Hey, Kaden, grab the last one. You were kind of right at the beginning of this. Yeah, there's one last one. That white thing on the ground. Yeah. So, and then you're going to come stand behind me if you can make it behind me. Pappa J. Pappa J, here is the last and final.
Oh, no.
Look how fucking nice this is.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. It's a green screen, buddy.
It's a green screen.
Look how big that is.
Is great.
It's hefty. Guess how much I paid for this?
How much?
$2.
Oh, where at?
I got all this shit on Nellis auction.
That's awesome,
It's
dude.
fucking cool. It is, you just
How does it hang up? Let me see that back real quick.
So you have these little eyelets.
Perfect.
And then you have you can obviously hang stuff.
How heavy is that?
It's not too heavy.
Because what I'm gonna do with that, the shelf behind where I sit to play my games and where I'll be sitting to do my
streaming
videos.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it right on the shelf, mount it right on the shelf, so then I just
Thank
pull
you,
it
Caden.
down when I need it.
Yeah.
And it's up and disappeared when I don't. That's fucking awesome.
Dude, that thing is... and you got 2 racks here that can easily hold that screen anywhere at any time.
Man, that is awesome.
Dude, I was going to say Happy Father's Day, but happy new studio day, my friend.
Happy studio
We got a lot
day.
of cool shit here, things that we need for this room right now, but I'm like, no. We're doing this at Jared's. We're going to make this right because I'm telling you, when we move the show to Wednesdays is when we'll be doing the show at your house.
Right.
And that's going to be sometime in July.
Right.
Mid to late July.
Right.
So let's give ourselves a little deadline and maybe have Opie set up the station, the computer station.
Right. He's got his computer station to set up.
Because he's going to let us use his computer to do all this, right?
Right.
Okay.
The green screen?
Yeah, well, we can set the green screen.
We'll be in TV.
Are you even going to go out there? We have a bet going on right now here, boss. That you're going to quit the show.
You know, it's it's closer to go to Prescott than to his house now.
Kind of, right? From where you live, it might be.
It is.
Jeez.
It may be. Holy crap.
Damn.
Yeah,
man.
so there's a pool as to how many show dates you make out in there before you tap.
Yes. How many do you think, Pappa J?
Oh, I'm giving him 6.
You're giving him 6? 6 shows before he doesn't show up anymore?
Right. Before he says, F you guys.
What do you think, Bulk? Are you in the same boat?
Oh, no. I'll be there on Wednesdays. But it's going to switch. I'm going to be the regular. He's going to be the guest appearance.
Oh, yeah, Bulk. So we're training to replace him right now.
Bulk will be there every week, and Late will show up every 3-4 weeks. Mm-hmm. Whenever he drops off the kids.
Daryl Doherty, thank you so much on Facebook for liking this. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks, Daryl.
What about you, K-Dog?
Oh.
Are you going to show up?
To his house?
To the podcast on Wednesdays?
Yeah, I'm the DD, the drunk driver.
The designated drunk driver.
You know, it's just good for me. It gives me more time.
For what? You got to show up at my house at 4 o'clock.
Right.
Because if you don't, we ain't
somebody's
getting there.
Going to be gone for, what, 2 hours?
Are we carpooling or are you doing it yourself?
He's saying he's going to come steal your wife.
I know.
Oh, damn.
Well, listen, I'm used to it. He's already done it.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
But
it's
now
old news.
Now I got more time.
Do something with her that I'm not able to do, and then come talk to me, okay? You already got her, which I didn't think you could do. So now do the next thing, which is...
What, like fix the water heater?
Extreme Anna.
Yeah, do something he's never been able to do. Satisfy her. So that's...
You think Boss Man's going to do that?
Well, I mean, you can't.
You said that to the wrong person. Well, I mean, I only have 2 children with her.
Hey, this may be the 60-minute man. You don't know.
She don't like that. She don't like that.
She came on a podcast and said 5 minutes is enough.
She's yelling at me for taking 7 minutes.
Taking those pills.
Remember? Dude, remember she came on here and threw me under the bus and said I was taking some sort of steroid and I couldn't finish in fucking 2 minutes and she thought something was wrong?
Damn it, how could I forget that?
Dude, why do we we got to mark those shows specialty shows, dude.
Right, man, so that way we can reference them.
it.
That was 258.
He knows he's keeping track. You fucking
funny.
sick puppy. Oh, my gosh. All right, well, all this talk about 4th of July, Pappa J's new game room, Nerd trying to bang our wives, is getting me kind of hungry. Let's go ahead, cut the commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be doing some snack time. What's up, everybody? It's me, Z-Money, and Paige.
What if I told you that you could play Big Lip Radio's #1 favorite game of all time?
Paige, what's Big Lip Radio's #1 favorite game of all time?
Phantasy Star Online.
Oh my gosh, you got it correct. It is indeed Phantasy Star Online, and you can download this specific game from a private server called FantasyStarOnline.net. They keep up with all kinds of different events. It's not just to download this game and you're forgotten about. No, there's events that still happen to this day, a bunch of different ones. Plus, you'll see the Big Up Radio crew on there, like K-Dog, Paige, myself. We play this game constantly. I think I have over 1,000 hours just on this game alone. Phantasy Star Online is revolutionary because it came out for the Sega Dreamcast, and it was the first console video game to have online functionality. You can play with people all around the world, much like you can do now. All the real servers are shut down, so the private servers are up, which means if you go to FantasyStarOnline.net, you can download this server as well as donate to keep the server alive. It's one of my favorite things to do, and we have been doing it for years. So make sure you check out FantasyStarOnline.net.
Hey, this is Drab T-shirt from the Big O and Duke Show and the Junkies in Washington, D.C. And I listen to Big Lip Radio after I've listened to everything else on the internet. And when I say everything else, I mean everything else. Rally the Horde, the Minority Report, Hard Times and Weirdness, Joe Rogan, Play to Win Radio with AWOD, The Download.
Snack time!
Making pancakes, that's what it's gotta make. Bacon pancakes! Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we ain't making bacon pancakes, but what we are doing is trying 4 snacks, rating them on a scale of 0 to 5, and telling you why. But I have some news. Breaking. Justin. Right now, we have an inside review. One person does not understand. He's about to be asked a question right now of how something tastes. Once he's prompt with this question, you'll see the confusion in his eyes for the next 2 minutes. Boss man, how was
the bacon pancake?
The bacon.
It was really good.
What?
I had bacon pancakes.
Where?
At the Gilbert House.
See what I mean?
Gilbert,
Somebody's
Arizona.
confused. Somebody's confused, and he thought I was talking about you, boss
Guys,
man.
Can I confess to something?
What?
Yeah.
My mom made me bacon pancakes, and I didn't tell you.
What?
Get the fuck out. Pack your shit. Get out. This is no longer your room.
They were so good.
That's a betrayal right there, bro.
I didn't tell her. She just made them one day when I woke up.
I wish I had a mom sometimes.
She's like, I listened to the show, and I hear you've been neglected from your father, so I'm going to make you some bacon
But
pancakes.
they were so good.
That's funny.
I want some bacon pancake. Give me!
They're
I want
really
some bacon
good.
pancakes.
They're really good.
Well, I guess if you satisfy your
Give me,
wife,
Nick.
she'll make it for you.
Oh, man, let me tell you
She's
what.
made
man.
it for a boss.
Let me tell
The
you
boss.
what, man. When I throw that forearm across her throat, man, as I'm mounting, I'm telling you what, man, that is one
You know
happy
what's
woman.
funny? I feel like this is a
One happy
POV,
woman.
just not in your view. It's in your wife's view. Your wife is getting the forearm across your throat.
Oh, you think?
And she's mounting you, and she's strapping it
I'm
on.
getting pegged.
And she likes a good fight, so you kind of give one to her. So she's
But not too much,
She
just a
ruffles
little
it.
bit.
She uses that good old technique where she grabs your collar and kind of forces you down to the fucking ground face first. You know what I mean? Collar of your shirt, whatever you're wearing, your hair, your sweater, whatever. Anyways, all this talk about your chick kicking her ass is making me hungry.
Right, it should.
Bacon, egg, and pancakes,
It's
right?
making me something that starts with an H.
Boss man, you said you tried them, right?
I
and you
did.
just recently posted a picture of it in our Discord, which makes us all more the irrelevant because it was within the last week, right?
Yeah, I had them on
How
Friday.
were they?
How
Where
did
were
I
they?
miss that?
Where'd you eat them, and how were they?
They, so I had them at the Gilbert House in Gilbert, Arizona.
The
It's
Gilbert
a-
House in Gilbert,
yeah,
Arizona.
It's a great breakfast lunch place. It's an old like schoolhouse or something in Gilbert. We usually eat there every Friday.
Yeah.
And man, so we'd been in there probably a year now, and I'm like, I've never tried the bacon pancake, and she's like, next week you're coming in, we'll get you a
showing you my
bacon
tits.
pancake. So they brought out a bacon pancake and tried it. Damn, that was good.
It was the best.
That was a good bacon pancake.
We should take a weekend and raid that place, man, and film it.
Rate it and film it. Rate it and film it.
Yeah.
He's such a hillbilly. What do you think, Kid Dog? Since you've already gave us the insight that you've had it as well, what did you think of the bacon egg or bacon pancakes?
They are a 5 out of 5. Best pancakes I've ever had.
All right. Well, I guess that you heard it first from K Dog. Newsflash, ladies and gentlemen, bacon pancakes are good. Who the frick would have thought? But don't worry, we're not trying those today. We will one day once I get around to it. I'll promise it to you guys again and then just to let you down. So who knows when it'll happen. But we're going to try all kinds of different snacks today. We have a shelf up here, like I mentioned at the very beginning of the show.
Right.
Is there anything that's catching anybody's eye right now?
The Takis.
The brand new Takis that just came
Yeah.
out?
It's not very 4th of July.
Who wants to try the brand new Takis? Raise your hand.
Nobody. Nobody.
That's
see?
literally everybody but you.
Nobody.
That's everybody but. That's all 7 people in here but you, Pappa J. Let me grab this real quick.
What flavor you got there?
Hey, there you go. There you go. I was waiting for it. I pulled down from the snack shelf the new Takis Dragon Sweet Chili. Holy crap. Who's had these before already?
Dragon sack across what?
Dragon Sweet Chili's Taki.
I've never had those.
Look at this bag.
That's a wild bag, man.
got
With a lot of
I
neon
know.
colors.
It's just like a whole neon sign. There's this hot scale here, and it's almost all the way filled. It's 3/4 of the way filled. So you better be careful, Pappa J. It's going to sting your butthole on the way out. Let's open it up. It says, hold on. It says spicy, sweet, chili peppered flavored tortilla chips. Let's see here. Hopefully there's a good old stench when I bust this bag open, bust it wide open.
Did you guys watch that special on the guy that came up with the
Yeah,
the hot
everybody
Cheetos?
has. I know they did a good thing releasing that on Netflix.
I thought it was Disney Plus.
You guys are all saying different shit.
I thought it was
Paramount Plus?
Yeah.
Peacock?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Weird. That's very strange.
It's a dragon what?
Dragon fruit nutsack on your face.
Dragon fruit sweet chili. Ooh, little hot.
Huh?
That's definitely strange.
It's a little hot.
These taste like a
Do you have any heat
sweeter-
on that?
I like them. It's like a sweeter, talky
Not too much heat.
nitro or nitrous, whatever it is.
It's hot, man. The babies are in pain. Look at them over there. Yeah, it's hurting them bad. They shouldn't be eating these. These are way too hot.
What's that flavor?
I think Pappa J likes them and he's telling them to not eat more so he has more.
So he can eat the whole bag later when nobody's looking. Fatty.
He's gonna do that either way because he's so fat.
I ain't even fat,
You're a
man.
little junkster. Oh, junkster.
It's hot.
Oh, I got it now.
Yeah, it's got some heat.
Ooh, I'm sweating now, boy.
Right, I'm not
Whatever.
kidding.
I think I got actual pepper.
It's
there.
got a little dust granule now and then that's hot.
It's like extra.
But it is sweet. That's an interesting barbecue flavor. It's a 3.5.
You can pick it apart. That's the thing. That heat's not so overpowering where you can't taste anything else. Which normally, when you got heat on something, it's hard to taste the flavor underneath that heat because you're either in pain or you're sweating or trying not to look like an asshole in front of your friends.
Yeah, it's hot.
So we got to experience the flavor before the burn. I think it was a slow burn that
comes
helped
late.
that. It came late. So these are really good. I appreciate that, but holy shit, it kicked me right in my fucking face. I just started sweating. I can't stop now. My mouth is watering way too much. These are really good though. The flavor is there. There's a flavor there, and
the flavor's good.
That texture is kind of different though, because when you get inside of the chip, it's like a smooth texture with no seasoning. It's like the outside of a pretzel. You know how it's smooth?
Right.
It's like that texture on the inside, but on the outside it's covered in that chili dust. It's really good. I give it a 4 out of 5.
It's really hearty.
Yeah, it's filling. It's very like there's a lot there. It's a much.
So I thought they were gonna be hotter. Like,
yeah, it didn't hit you later.
Nah, it's hitting me a little now, but it's still.
Yeah,
fucked
it's
me
hot
up.
enough for me.
It fucked my nose up. My forehead and my nose are sweating right now. Here we go. Ready? Remember what we learned earlier, gents?
Oh my god. He's wiping his face in his nose with his shirt. He's digging it right in his nostril.
It's the technique.
So those are about a 4. I wish they were hotter.
So you gave it a 4. You gave it a 4. I gave it a 3.5. Bulk Lesnar, what do you think?
Grab a microphone. Boss man, don't be stingy.
Yeah, don't be stingy.
Talk in the front of it.
3.5 because it. I was expecting chili and I got barbecue sauce.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
yeah,
It is
sweet,
barbecue
sweet,
more than
yeah,
chili,
yeah.
but it's a sweet barbecue. Ladies, they're busy watching TV and eating snacks. So what do you think there? No, I'll get up to the mic. Will you?
Life must be so hard for this new generation.
I give it a 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Look at that.
All right, what do you think, P-Dog? 4?
4 out of 5 from P Dizzle.
What do you think, K-Dizzle? 4? All right. So, general, it's got a better score than not. You know what I mean? The average is up there. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to... Stop. I have beers over here. He's piling me up with beers, guys. It's not funny. I literally have... Look at all these cans. He's trying to get me so shit-faced tonight.
Damn, dude!
He's trying to get me to drink all these kill lifters. Now I know why. Why are you trying to get me drunk?
What? How many beers?
He's
did
like,
you have?
Did he not just try to
how many
offer
do you
me?
have over there?
I have 4. And I've
Dude,
already drinking 2 before he got here.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not counting what
Do
he
you
was
need an
drinking
intervention?
beforehand.
No, I need you
You
to
need
stop
to go with
feeding
Pappa
me
J
beers.
to the,
You're like broken. It's like there's a bug in your system and you just keep feeding me beers too soon. Too soon. Chill.
I love
I
it.
got all these fucking...
You need another one?
No.
Get him another one.
There's an agenda here. I can smell it. I can sniff it out. You tried to get me shit-faced with Kilt Lifter, which would have only probably taken 2 at this point.
He's looking for some extreme
And
Anna.
now, you're Anna and my chick? He's like, who?
What's the green screen for?
Can I borrow it? Can I borrow the green screen? All right, let's go ahead and try the next snack. So that was 2. We got one more solid, and then we're gonna move on to the liquid.
Right. No,
got
that's
2
our
solids.
first snack.
That's our first snack?
Yeah, drunkie.
Holy shit, that was only our first one?
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, we gotta get moving.
Oh, fuck. All right, let's speed it up
7
real quick.
minutes left. Let's go.
Let's try something a little red, white, and blue.
Ooh, I
shall
love
we?
red, white, and blue.
We have Sweets. Quality candy since 1892, all-American taffy. You got cherry, vanilla, and blueberry, and obviously it's in red, white, and blue. So
Woo! What
these are
company
it.
makes that?
Sweets, SWEETS.
Sweets.
Yeah, sweets. Candy.
Alrighty.
Sweets candy. I'm going to open it. I love how easy it is to just pull a taffy open. So you got to take one of each flavor. And there's plenty in here, so don't be shy.
I'm a big taffy guy. Is it saltwater taffy? Does it say?
Boss man will check for you. But is there like a way that you can just tell just by kind of, without reading the pack?
Nah, if it's saltwater taffy, it'll be pretty prominently displayed.
Nope, it says corn syrup taffy.
There you go.
Which one's best, salt water or corn syrup?
Salt water.
Made with the ocean.
Okay. I've had salt water specifically, so I know what it tastes like.
Right. This is going to be much sweeter.
Yeah. I just tried the white one. Which one's the white one?
Vanilla.
Vanilla?
That's the white one. It's good.
Well, it tastes like vanilla, all right. I don't know how you fuck up vanilla. Can you fuck up vanilla?
Yeah. Well, the French have.
With French vanilla?
Yeah.
You stupid.
Yeah, sweet cream vanilla, much better.
Yeah. All right, so now I got the blue one.
The cherry one only
There
has
you go.
like a light hint of cherry.
Oh, that blue one, you can taste the blueberry for sure. It's a nice blueberry flavor too. Very aromatic. It tastes like a flower almost. Holy crap, that blueberry one. What? We had 3, right? Here. Huh.
Okay, there's the blueberry.
Let me try the red one. That blueberry one's very potent. It's like
vanilla
potpourri.
is much better.
The vanilla is? You like the vanilla better than the blueberry? It's like regular taffy, guys. Nothing crazy. You can calm down in the stream. Okay, the red one, and then I'll give my score. Oh, that red one tastes just like cherry Twizzlers. The Twizzler version, not the cherry.
My jaws are getting sore.
That's what she said. Huh.
Okay, gonna try the cherry one now.
Okay, so I'll go first while you guys finish up. This is a really good snack. All the flavors, nailed it. Usually when you have a cherry, it tastes like a cough medicine or a cough syrup or something shitty. This cherry flavor is all right. It's decent. It doesn't taste like medicine. It literally reminds me of the Twizzlers pull and peel cherry flavor. It's a really good cherry. The blueberry, I kind of like it because like when you go out to the garden and you smell the flowers, and that smell is almost like so thick, but it's only in certain areas. It sits in your nose. The blueberry, I can still taste the blueberry from that taffy. That's really good flavor. The vanilla, like I said, you can't fuck up vanilla. They did a good job, and it's corn syrup taffy. If I'm gonna knock it for anything, I'm gonna knock it because it's corn syrup. I like salt water. Nothing against being like natural and all this other shit. You're eating sugar, right?
Right.
Either way, I definitely like the feeling and the taste of the salt water versus this corn syrup. But overall, it's a 4.5. This is really good. I like these flavors. I'm glad there's 3 in a bag instead of having to buy a bag of different flavors. They mix them together, saves on price. And I could eat the whole fucking bag right now, maybe. 4.5.
All right, blueberries a 2, the cherry's 3.5, the vanilla's a 5. We're gonna round it out to just overall 3.5.
3.5?
But that vanilla's really good vanilla.
Is there anything that stands out or not?
The vanilla, it's very clean.
Love it. It's a different vanilla than most.
Yeah, it's like the sweet cream from Cold Stone.
Yeah. What do you think, boss man?
So I like the blueberry best of the 3.
Oh,
So the blueberry gets a 4, and the other 2 get a 2.
Yeah, it's funny because my favorite is
the cherry. Kind of was lower.
Yeah. What do you think, Bulk?
What do you think, Bulk?
Did you give it a score? You said, boss man. What was your score? 3. Go ahead, Bulk.
So I had half of each one to start off with, and I love all taffy, so I kind of rank all of them a 4 on their own.
Just standard at the door?
Yeah,
all right.
But since I only ate half of each one, I combined them all into one taffy at the end. And that became a 5 because it was like, here's a bit of vanilla. It became an everlasting
so there's
gobstopper.
Pockets of flavor.
Yeah, it was like, here's vanilla, here's blueberry, here's cherry.
Oh,
and
wait,
we're
there's
going back
vanilla
to
again.
vanilla.
There's a vanilla again. It's like the real Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory candy. Hell yeah.
So I give it a 4.5.
Damn, all right. What'd you think, K-Dog?
I give it a 4.5. Favorite was the blueberry.
Favorite was blueberry, 4.5. What do you think, girlies? Noli, what do you think about the score? Talking to face up to
I
it.
give it a 4.5.
Why?
Because how the red one tastes like cherry,
Yeah.
and the blue one tastes like.
But no.
No, the red one is the cherry flavor, so it tastes like cherry does?
Yeah.
Good. The blue one's supposed to be blueberry. Did it taste like blueberry or no?
No.
It didn't taste like blueberry? What about the vanilla? The white one was vanilla. Did it taste like vanilla or something else?
Just a little bit.
Okay. Okay, what score did you give it?
4.5.
4.5.
All right, what about you, P. Dizzle? You got to talk into it. Put your math up to it.
My name is Paige, by the way.
Oh, okay. What do you think?
I would give it a 4. Cause I like the blueberry. That was my favorite one out of all of them. But the cherry one, when you said it tastes like Twizzlers, I just got the hint of.
So you
Twizzlers
figured that
as
out
you
too?
said that. Uh-huh.
What score do you give it?
I said a 4.5.
4.5?
Or 4.
And which one was your favorite?
The blueberry.
The blueberry. All right. Did everybody give their score for that?
Way to go, P. Dizzle.
Bulk, you did? Cool. All right. All right.
Snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
I know. It kind of reminded me when you said you mixed them all together and you had the pockets of flavor. Let's just grab these since they're right here. Now, what I grabbed off her shelf, my friends, are the limited edition. We might have tried them before, but that's all right.
Right.
They change formulas all the time. Limited edition cotton candy flavored cream Oreos, my friend. Check
Cotton candy Oreos.
Let's take one, pass it on.
This looks like it's got a golden cookie.
Yes,
I wonder if it's going to be graham or vanilla, because they do either.
It's got a golden cookie, and the filling, the cream center, is a blue and pink resemblance to the blue and pink cotton candy.
Blue
it smells super
and
sweet.
Pink. The cookie is a vanilla cookie.
Yep, it's a vanilla golden wafer. Vanilla. It's not so shiesty. Everybody's asking for more. Holy shit. Now, on a base, Pappa J.
Yeah.
What do you give? Let me grab one. What do you give a normal Oreo?
Oreo's a 5 all day long.
Just by itself?
Mm-hmm. The cream in this does not taste like a cotton candy at all.
It's the cream by itself?
Yeah. Oh, there's an aftertaste that comes on afterwards. There it is. But it's really rich. I mean, aside from not tasting like cotton candy till after you swallowed it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like me. And
ew, that's fucking gross.
Wow, that cotton candy really does come on the longer it's been in your gullet. I'm going to give that a 4.5. That's
Do not
pretty
come.
good.
Do not come.
Is that word? You gave it a 4.5?
Yep.
All right. What do you think, boss man? You still eating them? You haven't stopped since you. All right, Bulk. What do you think? We'll let him finish eating.
Give it a 3.5. The vanilla cracker, the cookie is really good.
Really good.
The inside doesn't taste like cotton candy to me. It tastes like funfetti cake.
Huh. That's a good point because
It's
I
like
can see
Pillsbury
it.
Funfetti.
I can
I'm
see
still
it.
tasting the cotton candy this far after I swallowed it. There's
What score did you give it?
3.5.
3.5. All right. What do you think, Noli?
I give it a 5.
A 5. Why? Why do you give it a 5? Okay.
Because she got a little face with big teeth.
What do you think, P. Dizzle?
She's got a pocket full of 3.
She got
shields on 3.
P. Dizzle, what you got, girl?
What's up, P. Dog? What do you think?
I give it a 5.
A 5?
Yeah.
All right.
Why did you give it a 5? That's 2 5s now.
Because it tastes like an Oreo, the cookie on it, but the cotton candy was really good on it, and I would say, yeah, I just give it a 5.
Okay, you just give it a fucking 5. I can deal with
There
that.
it is.
All right, so we all give our scores. K-Dog, what do you think?
New favorite Oreo, it's a 5.
Oh, really?
Those are good. Go
ahead.
I was gonna say I give these a 4.5. If they made this in a thin version, I think it'd be even better. If they set it up as a thin version.
These are a 5 for me.
These are good.
They're a 5. The filling, it's the fucking like if you take a handful of cotton candy that you know damn well you shouldn't be putting that much in your mouth, and you put that much in your mouth and let it just dissolve.
Right.
That's what that tastes like. It's just then eat a cookie right after, right? like a golden cookie.
Right.
It's so good. It's so tasty. It does what it needs to do. It tastes like cotton candy. I could eat the whole fucking bag times another. You know
Try
what I
it
mean?
as a double stuff. That's
Right.
what I did.
Double stuff. Oh,
I double stuffed it.
Oh my god!
But
I'm
I
gonna have
flipped
to
it so
fucking-
the blue they're both on top of each other.
Oh, when we go to commercial break, I'm gonna have to do that.
Guy's an architect.
I'm gonna have
I'm
to
kind
double
of curious
stuff.
now too how it's going to taste if it was a chocolate Oreo with that stuffing in it.
Right. Well, do you think if it was a different graham, what was the other golden graham flavor? It's a
It's a
graham.
graham,
Do you
right.
think it would be different if it was that graham cracker? Or
Yeah, that
I
would
think
have
it'd
been
be
a
worse.
mistake.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
the
you think the
carrot
best
cake one?
choice is to have this golden cookie?
Right.
All right.
Dude, even the executive producers out there are wanting them.
I know they're pretty excited. They can smell them. They can smell them. All right. So that got a good score. Let's go ahead and try the last snack
Mountain
on
Dew.
today's show, and that is going to be the brand new Mountain. Oh my God! You got me another beer. I have 7 beers over here. Holy shit! What is that? What'd you pull out of there?
The Mountain Dew.
Oh shit!
New Baja Blast flavor.
Yeah, so last week we did the Mountain Dew Baja Blast, and they're coming out with a new flavor. They have a series. And do you remember what last week's was?
Punch.
No.
God damn it! No, I don't.
It's the
Oh,
Caribbean.
the Caribbean, right? The
Yes,
Caribbean Punch.
It's a Caribbean Baja Blast, baby. It was really good. I think we all gave it a 5 as well.
Right.
Baja doesn't tend to put out a lot of shitty.
Baja Blast rocks.
Here's the deal: when you drink Mountain Dew, the first thing everybody thinks of is sugar. Sugar, calories, bad for you, not good.
Right.
There's a reason why all that's the way it is because it tastes exactly like what it says.
Not good. And this guy's already pounded 3 of them.
He's already pounded fucking 3. I think
Right,
4. I
right.
threw one of your cans away, I think, already.
Yeah. This is number 4. 170 calories per little can right here. It's a passion fruit punch.
I'm holding up the
Baja
Baja
Blast.
Passion Fruit Punch, Pappa J. You are correct. And it looks tasty. Go ahead and open that sucker up. Let me show everybody first. Hold on. This is what the can looks like. They always do a good job with the cans as well.
Right. It makes you want to get a tattoo.
It does. Of the can of, hey, what if we did that? Just got every Mountain Dew can
Right.
tattooed.
You don't need to pour me any. It's got a nice little purple color. I've been drinking it out of the can because everybody knows I like it in the can. So
that
I haven't been
smell.
able to look at it.
It smells like Voltage or Live Wire. I can't figure it out. Oh, that smell. That's very potent.
Code Red is another standout flavor.
Oh, that was weird. I got like a mint taste for a second.
Really?
Because I inhaled through my nose, and I
Whoa.
just sucked it
Whoa.
down.
Look
What?
what we're going to try and snack time next.
Oh, what are we trying on snack time next? Somebody brought snacks in
Nothing
here?
for you guys.
Nothing for you.
Nothing for you guys.
Why does he sound like that?
Look at that. Look what they brought in. Did you see it?
I know, they brought in big, huge shaved ice things. Italian shaved ice.
I'm gonna go first.
What do you
All right.
I give it a 5. It tastes exactly like the Purple Thunder.
A lot like it, yes.
And
Purple
that's my
Thunder.
favorite. So those two are tied for first for out of my Mountain Dew list.
So you like the Purple Thunder?
I like the Passion Punch because it tastes just like the Purple Thunder.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, not just like it, but pretty close. Purple Thunder's a good one. Baja Blast always rules. This is a 5, top tier.
Really?
You know what?
What stands
Yep.
out? What stands out?
You know, it's really clean. A lot of times Mountain Dew, especially when you're working on your 4th can, you can kind of get a buildup in the back of your palate, and this so far hasn't done that.
All that means is your body is turning into sugar.
Right.
That's literally what's happening inside out.
Diabetes.
Who didn't give their score yet?
Me. That was
Okay,
a
go
5,
ahead,
man.
go ahead, guys.
That was good.
Oh, wow, look at that.
You said 5. It was good. That was a 5. It was good.
I give it
Why you fart?
What do you give it, girl?
a 4 out of 4.
Why'd you give it a 4?
Because you're a jerk.
What?
That's why.
You just berate them.
Yeah.
You stupid kid.
Yeah, why does your kid suck? Why is her face so small and her teeth so big? What's going on over there? You know, I matter so little that when I tease a 5-year-old, she laughs.
She's going to go push over the motorcycle.
She's like, is that your motorcycle out there, Pappa J? I'm gonna push her over. I'm not 5, asshole.
I'm waiting to see him put all this stuff on the bike when he goes home.
Right. So,
P. Dizzle, what do you think?
what do you think of that? Did you try the Mountain Dew?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of it?
Whoa.
Like father, like daughter. Sounds like me.
Not yet.
What'd you think of it?
I give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Okay. Now, who else hasn't given it a score yet? Okay, go Bulk Lesnar. What'd you give it?
I'm about to get shit on. I give it a 3.5.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh my god.
Passion fruit is one of my least favorite fruits and flavors to ever go into anything. You put it in front of me, I'm gonna drink it. If it's free, I'm gonna drink it. But I believe there's far superior flavors of Baja that have come out.
What's your favorite?
Classic.
He's like that one with that one with that one.
I mean, just in general, my favorite Mountain Dew flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, probably in the top is the thrashed apple.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
I like sour apple flavor.
We get that every once in a while here.
Pappa J is gonna kick me out the house.
He's debating. I'm looking at your face right now, Pappa J, and you're looking over here at Bulk Lesnar, and then you look back at the Boss Man, and you're wondering which one sucks the most.
Right.
Which one sucks
that's
more?
a competition for the ages.
What have you figured out so far in your analysis of these two gentlemen? Which one sucks more? What have you figured out?
I watch wrestling.
That's true. He does watch wrestling. Right. Meanwhile, the Boss Man watches midget wrestling.
Hey, you guys do want to go?
So,
I wasn't even invited.
So anyway, let's face it. The best Mountain Dew flavors are, of course, the original. You cannot top the original. Followed so closely by Baja Blast and Code Red. This Passion Fruit Punch and last week's Caribbean Cruise.
Caribbean Cruise is memorable.
And then your other ones. You got the Ice, which was underappreciated and lasted only about 6 weeks.
Mountain Dew Ice?
Right.
I never got a
so
chance.
Good.
Never got a chance.
And I didn't like it when I first tried it.
Yeah.
But then I got used to it and really liked it. Yeah, good stuff. So these two guys, Boss Man liked it.
Yeah. I didn't give a score yet, so I'm going to give it a 5.
Woo!
It's very tasty. It's really good. It's I don't know how they do it, but you would think after so many different flavors that Mountain Dew puts out, that they'd all be the same.
Right,
now you're going to
right.
have one or two at the capacity that they're putting out flavors of, maybe of a resemblance of another flavor.
Right.
It's going to happen.
It's their version of Fanta.
But they continue to mix it up, and I feel like Mountain Dew's put out the most flavors of any soft drink company. I could be wrong. Somebody check that out for me. But I feel like all the flavors you can definitely pinpoint if you were to blind taste test them.
Right.
You could pick them out. Maybe if you're familiar with the flavors, you could be able to pick them out. But a rando off the street, that's a lot of fucking flavors to fucking be able to identify. But who knows? That'd be a fun game.
Remember Mountain Dew Black?
I do.
Yeah, and that's flirting around with purple and this. I mean, all three of those flavors are really similar, and they've got two flavors I can't think of right now that are pretty close to Code Red, which is also another phenomenal Mountain Dew.
Yeah. You guys enjoying my gameplay?
Yeah.
You guys are literally watching me play this game, and I'm not playing it. It's just pure previous playthrough.
It's, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mania on the Sega CDs.
Yes.
Awesome.
I do have to say one thing, though.
Yeah, smack
We need to find out who the MVP for tonight's snack time is, and I think we just figured it out after
It's
the
the bacon
discussion we
pancake.
have. It is the bacon pancake.
The bacon pancake.
No, it is indeed the Mountain Dew.
Whoa.
What?
Those got all the high scores.
Oh, those got pretty high scores, too.
Oh, shit. It's between the Mountain Dew and the Oreos. All right, I'll take a quick bowl.
Who gave the Oreo a 3.5?
Somebody did.
Somebody did.
I remember who that was, and that brings the score down.
Right.
So we all love this Mountain Dew. So let's just say that tonight's MVP is the Mountain Dew flavored.
Right.
My friend. It's so good. It's awesome.
It's so good. Pappa J had 4.
What was that flavor again?
I
The
had 4.
Passion Fruit Punch from Baja Blast Mountain Dew, my friends. Make sure you guys get down.
It could be the Coors Banquet over there. He's got, what,
to your-
7 of them?
Yeah, local grocers. I even mixed it with the Coors Banquet, and that was awful. That was fucking god-awful. Stop. Pappa J, you're so stupid. I saw you literally, after he said it, dig into the fridge and try to act all sneaky and be like, here, boss man, hand him another one.
Hand him another one. He'll
I have
never
7
know.
fucking beers
You'll
over
never
here.
know it's me.
At least I'm going to have a cold one, right? One of these will be fucking
Yeah, you'll
cold.
pick the warm one and be like, ugh.
Oh, my God. All right. Let's go ahead and cut the commercial break. When we come back, we'll be doing some nostalgia.
The year is 2012. The unthinkable has happened. The only progress left is made by the machines. If anyone can hear me, we must reclaim our birthright. PS1, Game Boy, NES, Genesis, Atari, Xbox, and all the others you remember from the past. The resistance has begun.
Shut up, dude.
Join us now at Fallout Games in Phoenix at 4139 West Bell Road and in Tempe at 1807 East Southern Avenue. The resistance needs you.
Very serious.
Have you ever wanted to fly a plane? Yeah! Well, you can now with Big Lip Radio's new game called Fly the Plane. You could check it out on the Google Play Store for free. Yeah, that's right. 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 Free. Yeah, that's right.
Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is indeed nostalgia. This game is where I come up with one motherfucking clue.
What clue?
One?
About 35 seconds long.
90 seconds long.
And all you got to do is guess the name of this game by going to all of our social media and typing the name in there. You usually have 1 week. You have until the next
7
episode
days.
to guess the name of the game. You go onto our social media at BigLipRadio, type a video game name in anywhere. It doesn't matter what it is. What's up?
You know what's nostalgia to me?
No.
Because I remember back when I was in elementary school.
Oh, shit. That was like fucking 90 years ago.
All the, well, one thing's the same as today. All the cheap Scott's Professional toilet paper that used to be in there. Your finger would sink through the second it would hit any resistance.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's really similar to the toilet paper I find in your bathroom.
Well, you guys forget. The only reason why we put toilet paper out is because you fucking clowns come over. We don't use toilet paper.
No? What do you use?
Your hand. You remember that method I told you at the beginning of the show where you take your index finger?
Yeah, I put it in your shirt.
The same thing applies for the back. Same thing applies for the back.
Right. Well, you gotta quit stealing.
But that's probably why there's not toilet paper there now, is because we're still. It's still hard to remember to bring toilet paper for people who use it.
Well, the problem is school's been out for like 3 weeks, so you ran out of the toilet paper you've been stocking.
Nah, we ran out of clean shirts. Clean shirts.
Oh my god!
But now, hey, don't worry. You just hop in the shower anyway. You just clean that shit off.
Right.
Don't worry about
shower
it.
works.
Just fucking shower shit. That's what we call it.
You got a bidet yet?
Waffle stomp that shit right down into the drain, baby.
Right.
You're taking care of it. Ain't got nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
Square dance. But, hey, Bulk Lesnar's back there laughing like he just did it today.
No, I moved to the couch and I was moving K-Dog's blanket.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, let me move my trash bag. I look over it, right where Paige was sitting. There's just 4
empty shells.
Oh my god!
Somebody sucked the cream.
Paige has been eating the cream out of these Oreos for the last 20 minutes.
And they're clean.
And we didn't even notice.
You got a bunch of used shells over there. Just expired rounds.
Pete Dizzle!
Oh, shit.
Paige!
You gonna make her explain herself?
Yeah, get in here!
Oh, God.
I don't think it's Paige. I think it's Noli.
Oh, God.
Call
them both.
Oh, about to fight. Look at she's shitting her pants. Look at you calling in the executive
Get them
producers.
both! Come here!
Oh, shit. You're about to talk to Pappa J.
All right. Bulk's going to show you. Come here, Noli. Bulk's going to show you something I need you girls to explain to me. Bulk?
Oh, shit.
Why are there empty Oreo cookies in that trash bag, Noli? What happened to the cream that was in those cookies,
Little
Noli?
Miss lost 9 teeth in one day.
She just wants to eat all the filling out. That's what she does with every Oreo.
So, roly-poly Noli, are you kidding
Do you
me?
remember what you gave the Oreos for a score, Noli?
I think, yeah.
She gave it a 5.
You gave it a 5 and you didn't even eat the cookie part. You just ate the cream?
So you can't give it a 5.
Look at she's so guilty.
No, I give that 4.
Well, she had to leave room for the shaved ice. I could forgive her.
All right, executive producers.
All right, pick that up. Get out of here.
I appreciate you. Thanks for asking how high when Pappa J says jump.
Unbelievable.
Jesus, man. He just found the evidence, too. They were hoping nobody would find it. He
Right.
just tucked between the couch cushions. Motherfuckers. Jesus, I don't even remember what the fuck we were
Caden
doing.
goes to bed tonight. He's like, wondering what the dogs are digging in.
We're not talking about snacks anymore. We're talking about fucking video games. Like I said, you have one whole week to guess the clue of this video game, and I come up with it for you. It's an audio clue. You get to listen to it and guess around. But let's go ahead and review last week's clue. Now, if you were a winner, I would have reached out to you via DM, and you would have got to pick a prize from the Big Lip Radio prize vault. So, without further ado, let's review last week's clue.
Early in the morning, rising to the street.
Shoes on my feet, diggy diggy dee. I got to find a reason things went wrong. I got to find a reason why my money's all gone. You know what that is?
No, I don't.
It's
but
Sublime.
I do know that song. Why would I know Sublime?
Well, because they were in a video game that was one of our favorite, most cherished video games. I'd say top 5, if not top 10, for sure. You didn't know what it was last week,
right?
You took a couple guesses, and I told you no. Pappa J, you should definitely know this video game.
Matt Hoffman BMX.
No.
Dave Mirra BMX.
Correct. It is a game much like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but on bicycles.
Right, and we played a demo of this game for an entire weekend when I went to Minnesota, and you were like 12.
Yes, because you used to come down to visit every so often, but it was like our favorite time in the world. Me and Tanner, one of our other, part of the A team. We used to save up our money. We were so young, and you were the coolest thing ever. Ride our motorcycles all the way down to Minnesota.
We ride our motorcycles
up to Minnesota from
Right.
Arizona.
Right.
And holy crap, it was the best time ever. And that Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX, I had gotten that on a demo disc.
It was on a demo disc from a PlayStation magazine.
Yep, the official PlayStation magazine.
And I had snuck into Music Land, a flashback for people who remember Music Land.
I don't remember it.
And I bought Kid Rock, History of Rock CD, and we listened to...
And then why did you have to sneak in? Do you remember?
I had to sneak because my older sister
tried to
had
be
a problem with it.
You tried to be professional.
Right.
You tried to be a
An
responsible
adult.
parent.
Right.
And you said, hey, I'd like to buy this CD and listen to it while I play games down here.
Right.
If I buy this CD, sister.
Sister?
I'm pointing at you, boss man. That's usually your cue.
Yeah, you usually shout her name when we try to keep her name
Hey,
out.
sister, I bought this CD.
Tracy.
There you go. There you go. I bought this CD, and I'd like to listen to it. Is it okay if your kids listen to it? And right away, both of them, my mom, Tanner's mom, your sister's AK, said fuck no.
Right.
And
Even
then
Filbert said, I don't think that's a good idea.
And then he did a Jump 360 DX suck it right to their fucking face, and you went into the store and bought it, and then we listened to it for the next fucking 3 days while we played the Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX. The history of rock from Kid Rock.
Right, we played 2 games, and I don't know if you're going to remember. No, you're certainly going to remember this.
Not Worms World Party.
No. That had to be 2 different times.
Not Tenshu.
Yeah, it was Tenshu.
It was?
That week. And then one of the following years, it was Britney's Dance Beat on a demo. We played
that was on the PS2, a Britney's
PS2.
Dance Beat demo.
Right, so
Holy
PS1, we played Dave Mirra BMX for a whole. We had one course, and we played it all weekend long. Listening to 30 packs of hose, 30 packs of Stros.
No Rogaine in the propane phone.
Wow, that's good
I have that
stuff.
whole album memorized.
It had American Badass on there when Undertaker was using that for an entrance
theme
theme.
came out on
right?
his chopper.
So
Life was so great
good.
in the 2000s. Between, I would say, 1997, I would even say, and 2003. Prime years to grow up.
Right.
All the technology was coming available. It didn't take over quite yet.
Right.
People were still wondering what this was, how it could be beneficial.
You still had Saturday morning cartoons.
You had presidents sleeping with their secretaries. You had so many. Maybe that was 93, but still, you had so much shit.
You had analog TV.
Spider-Man the animated series. You had X-Men the
I had a
animated
paper
series.
route, for Christ's sake. I was
Batman
buying my
the
own
animated series.
What'd you say? Batman the animated
Oh yeah,
series.
Batman.
Yep.
But that was early 90s.
Spawn.
Tailspin.
But even
Early
then,
90s.
I would say if you got a chance to grow up at all towards the 90s, I would say early to mids,
Right.
even going to 97, you're still in that barrier.
Right.
You had a great fucking childhood because it was come home when the streetlights come on. It was let me fall off my bike by making my own ramps.
Right.
But then here, let me go on to this MSN Messenger where you hear the door open up when your buddy logs in from school.
Oh,
and
yeah.
let's chat with our buddies, and we don't have to use not our cell phones, but the landlines anymore. The parents
Right.
get to use those for whatever.
Right.
So, but if you weren't, if you were poor, you couldn't have call waiting, which means you could either
Right.
A, use the internet, or B, use the phone. You couldn't do both.
Right.
Which is what happened to me multiple times when you and
So
I ended up
funny.
playing Fantasy Star Online
Fantasy Star
late into the
Online.
night. The 90s, man, they were so fucking great. They were so great.
Late, you're gonna want to push down and hit your button.
They're playing a
and get
video game
rolling.
right now. But yes, Dave Mirra is a freestyle BMX video game. It was released in 2000 at the height of extreme sports. That's when X
Right.
Games was bouncing. Tony Hawk just landed his 900. The world was
Right.
losing their fucking shit. It was so cool. And this game was released September 14th, 2000. It did good. I don't know why they didn't keep going with the Dave Mirra series because
Right.
Matt Hoffman Pro BMX was another
Right.
bike series, but it sucked.
Right.
The
right,
controls were so fucked. I mean, it was cool because we enjoy Matt Hoffman, but I think everybody had a little more room in their heart for Dave Mirra.
Right. You remember BM Triple X?
Oh yeah, BMX XXX.
Right.
The game where literally on the commercials for it, it would have dogs humping on the front lawn and taking shits. Yes, that was the best game ever.
Oh, that was so fun.
Trailer, I'd say give that a run for its money. Is Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball?
Oh well, that's another
yeah, that was a good one.
where they
That
take
was a
it. They
good one.
take something and just add big boobs.
Do you remember the guy game?
Well,
Yeah.
I remember it, but I never played it. I heard a lot about it. If that makes sense.
The guy game was an Xbox exclusive. If you can find it now, it's probably very expensive.
Yeah.
But it's where they ask girls various questions on spring break, and if you guess whether or not they guess it correctly or incorrectly, they start removing their clothes.
It's like the Snoop Dogg Spring Break DVDs.
Right.
That used to hide under
Oh
entertainment.
my
Center.
God! Remember that?
I used to find that shit and you
Oh,
didn't
the
realize
Snoop
it.
Dogg Spring Break. God damn it! I forgot I had that.
That was the best one. I don't know why you got rid of it. It'd probably be worth so much money.
I don't
right
know
now.
where it went. I wish I had it.
Yes, I was pissed when it disappeared. I just thought you got rid of it because you found out that I found out. And you're
No.
like, fuck, I got to move this.
I lost it. I figured you had stolen it. Was what I
We
thought.
both figured each other fucking did something with it.
K-Dog
Nah, that
has
was like
it.
one of our favorites. We wouldn't do that to each other. At this point in time, I know. What if your wife found it?
Oh man!
Holy shit! What if my wife found it?
Oh man!
What if one of my wives found it? Holy shit! My goodness. But either way, those are good times. But yes, that's kind of the point of nostalgia. That's why we call it nostalgia, because we end up going down these wormholes of memories. And that's
Right.
one thing that this segment, that's why I like to do it, because I like to live in the past. Don't worry, I know I'm present here in the future, and that's what we had to look forward to. But it's okay to remember all the good times. It lets you know, gives you motivation to move forward. And Video Games does that for the Big Lip Radio crew.
Right.
But do not worry. If you did not get last week's clue, we got a brand new
clue
just for you. And yes, you have all the way up until next Tuesday, because next week the show will be on Tuesday. You have all the way up until
Right.
next weekend to guess the name of this game.
Nostalgia.
Yes, when you hear that, that means it's the end of the clue just for you. Pappa J, do you have any... I'm not going to tell you if you're right. I will tell you if you're wrong, though. But that doesn't mean if I don't decide to tell you you're wrong one time, that means you're right. So
Right.
don't get that confused. It just depends on how I'm feeling.
I hear some menu sound effects that sound similar. That would kind of fit in with the rest of the game, but I don't believe it would be any of the first three in this series I'm thinking of.
You said 3 in a series. Go ahead and give it.
I think it is a Resident Evil game. But I don't know which one.
Can I tell you if you're wrong? Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Not Resident Evil at all, huh?
No Resident Evil at all.
See, I was thinking something completely different.
As a matter of fact, I will give you this one clue, and that's what we're going to leave it at. And that gives you all week up until next week to email BigLipRadio podcast at BigLipRadio.com or go to all of our social media. Type the name of this game in there. This game was exclusively on Nintendo 64 when it first came out.
Yeah, I think this is my guess.
Oh my God! Why the fuck is I think Mark is a bigger video game. Bulk Lesnar is a bigger video game than either you, Pappa J, or the Boss Man. He was just born at a later year, so he didn't get to experience all that cooler shit you guys are into. No, but very good guess. I'm very surprised you bowled that. But usually when you say
I just text you my answer.
usually when you say no, but very close. The same guess that the Boss Man said. But no, while these clown heads are guessing. Let's go ahead and no, it's not that one either. They try so hard, and this is why I like this because it's such a good topic. Look, you're texting me answers.
So was I right then?
You said something.
Yeah, the lead character.
Oh, here we go.
It'll be coming through here in a second. That's the lead character.
I don't know, man. Stop texting me. You're right in front of me. Fuck's sake. Jesus. So if you guys think you know the answer to this game, like I said, go to all of our social media at BigLipRadio. Write the name of this game in anywhere, and we'll get back to you next week. And we'll do whether or not you're a winner for a Big Lip Radio prize from the Big Lip Radio prize vault. My friend, we have a couple. We got like 4 prize vaults. We got prize vaults at Pappa J's who just refilled it. I'm excited.
I got some great shit in there,
I think we're going to raid the prize vault.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to raid it first.
Great shit.
Light bulbs? Light bulbs?
There's all kinds of great shit there. But first, let's go ahead and cut to commercial break. And
Let's do that.
When we come back, we'll be doing a little. Do we cut the commercial break? No,
Snack
we
time?
don't. No. Fuck, what are we doing?
Actually,
autopilot, buddy. Let me tell you something. We don't normally cut the commercial break, but we almost fucking did because we're on autopilot.
If you look at the time, we're about to the end of the show.
Already?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, you've had 8 beers.
What?
Yeah.
We didn't even get to recap Money in the Bank.
No.
Money in the Bank just happened this last
Saturday.
It
did just happen.
At 12.
What'd you think of it?
I was curious about the
nothing memorable.
You stole a car.
The Money in the Bank is a WWE pay-per-view that's almost a staple. It's almost as big as SummerSlam, and it's not as quite as big as WrestleMania, but it ranks up there high with SummerSlam, which is a huge staple in the pay-per-view arena for WWE wrestling, right?
Money in the Bank is probably the most consequential.
I feel like it's the most controversial
pay-per-view because the repercussions can be felt for months and months.
Yes.
And the winner of the men's, which was highly disappointing to me, was Damian Priest.
Yes, for the men's Money in the Bank, where there's like 6 or 7 men that compete, and they have to climb a ladder to unlatch a suitcase at the top of that ladder. The first one to do that, regardless of what's happening or how it happens, is the winner.
I just won my first Money in the Bank match on WWE 2K23. That's so good!
You know what I'm excited for?
Good. What? I want to get AEW.
That stupid fucking Paul brother didn't win.
And not only that, but did you see LA Knight just tear him up?
Yes.
LA
Knight
deserves
a bigger push than that fucking Logan or Jake Paul guy.
I've heard that they're a little bit hestant to push him because he's 40. Now, DDP...
The Paul or no, LA Knight?
LA Knight.
Yeah,
DDP did not...
Diamond Dallas Page.
Right. Did not start wrestling until he was 43.
Yeah.
Now, he was a manager and stuff like that, but as far as being an in-ring wrestler... 43 years old. Damian Priest, 43, and he won the Money in the Bank. Why wouldn't they push LA Knight?
That's what I don't understand.
The dude's built like a brick shithouse.
If anything, why did they pick Damian Priest over Jake Paul?
Right.
Over LA Knight? Now, you hear me say that, but in their mind, they are using that gentleman, the Paul brother, to gain clout.
Right.
To gain people that wouldn't normally watch this to watch it, and it's working for them.
Because of his drinks?
So you would think, why wouldn't they give him this chance? Maybe not give him the title, because we all know wrestling is real. It's
right,
just
of course
story.
it is.
There's a story here, and you can figure the story out very easy, just like a soap opera or anything else you watch on
The
TV.
reason Damian Priest won is that shirt you're wearing.
Big Lip Radio?
It says she's my mommy.
Right.
She is my mommy, and it is... Do you even know who this is?
There's no way Late knows who that is.
Do you know who this is, Bulk Lesnar?
Yeah, I know who Rhea Ripley is.
Bulk's up on it.
Yeah.
Bulk's one of us.
He's usually in our Discord while these pay-per-views are
Bulk's
happening,
one of us.
and we're discussing it. But this pay-per-view is nothing memorable. I was very disappointed. There was a lot of things where I thought was going to happen that didn't. Like, I thought the Paul brother was going to win the Money in the Bank because they were going to utilize him, but then I saw him not doing too well. And then the other matches, so do you care that Damian Priest won before we move on?
I'm not a big fan. I was hoping.
I'm glad it's not some of the other
LA
motherfuckers
Knight.
that were there.
I was hoping for LA Knight. He's one of my favorite new guys of the whole deal. The females,
He's got a lot of charisma.
Yeah!
He's got a lot of charisma.
The female Money in the Bank winner.
That was
Asuka
more
Sky.
entertaining than the fucking male Money in the Bank match.
Yeah,
by
but
the
there
way.
were such big spots in the male Money in the Bank. Holy shit. The chicks just don't bring it like that.
Not yet.
One of my favorite things about the whole Money in the Bank is that none of the ladders gave. So all the moves are just like full force, stuck stiff on the ladder.
They took a bump big time. They took bumps. But nothing memorable. Once again, in the girls' Money in the Bank. Do you guys recall who won the women's Money in the Bank?
Yeah, Sky. Yeah, Io Sky. Thank you.
Io Sky. All right. So she's the one that used to tag with Asuka a lot.
She turncoated on her
Bayley.
damage control partner, Bailey.
Yeah. It was great. She handcuffed Bailey.
Right.
Becky Lynch. Through the ladder.
It's like handcuffing. It's like tying two cats together by the tail and tossing it over a clothesline. Not that I've ever done that, but Becky Lynch and Bailey are fighting like cats and cats.
Yeah, I think a lot of them did good, but again, just nothing quite that's like, holy shit, this is what happened. And we kind of covering this because it's what we enjoy doing. We like watching these events, whether something's gonna happen or not. We're gonna be there.
I thought I would have been happy that they jumped Logan.
Well, I was. That's what kept. Here's the deal. They kept me from not turning it off.
Yeah.
It kept me from not turning it off. The fact that Logan did not win anything kept me from not turning off this pay-per-view. Now, it's not that bad.
Right.
It wasn't that bad. It's a different perspective. I just thought normally there's something that stands out in each one of these pay-per-views, or a lot of them, and we have a lot of bullet points surrounding that. Nothing, man. I would say the most controversial thing is a lot of people thought one thing would happen, and then a lot of people did not win their bets when they thought that was going to happen.
Right.
So, for example, you had Gunther versus Matt Riddle. How'd you like that match? You love Matt Riddle, right, Pappa J?
I hate Matt Riddle so much, and actually, I'm a bit of a fan of Gunther. And I really like the new Intercontinental belt. As everybody knows, that is my favorite belt of all of the belts.
The Intercontinental Championship?
Right. And, I thought Gunther whooping his ass was a lot of fun.
Yep, Gunther retained.
And Drew McIntyre returned.
Of course, Drew McIntyre came back, so now it's going to be Gunther and Drew McIntyre. And since Drew McIntyre is fresh off an injury, it's only going to give him an opportunity at the belt without having to do much. So he's going to grab that belt from, I guarantee, Gunther, now that Gunther's held it down while Drew McIntyre's been out. What did you think of the Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio match? Cody Rhodes, big staple.
I can't even remember it.
I'm telling you, nothing memorable happened in this fucking. So it says right here, there's a little article that says top moments and takeaways from this map.
Right.
This match versus Cody Rhodes and Dominic Mysterio. It says Rhodes ripped off the cast, stunning Dominic by revealing his left arm to be completely healed.
Completely healed. Oh my God! Right.
And then apparently Ripley distracted Rhodes and then pulled him off the apron, allowing Mysterio to deliver a top suicida and seize control of the match. And then it says the crowd never really bought into Mysterio as potentially winning, hurting the match's heat to an extent.
I was hoping Brock Lesnar would have showed up.
Oh, that would have been fun.
I thought this was just kind of like a, hey, Mysterio go fuck with Cody Rhodes while Cody Rhodes heals up a little bit. And then somebody's gonna come out during this match where Cody Rhodes gonna have a real feud with, not Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic's just not over. I love his interplay with the crowd, the way the crowd won't let him speak. That is so.
And then he
great.
whispers it to his mommy.
And she says it right.
And then the crowd's catching on, so the crowd's starting to boo them.
The amount that the crowd hates Dominic reminds me of how much the crowd hate Kurt Angle.
Right, remember that?
You suck, doo-doo.
Right.
You suck, doo-doo.
Dominic's got potential. Because he's handling this heel run so well. He's got potential to become a big guy, but he's not there yet. He's not over.
Yeah, well, in that match versus Cody Rhodes and Dominic Mysterio, Cody Rhodes defeated Mysterio. Obviously, is what we predicted. And then John Cena returns. John Cena came out. Even that wasn't memorable. The only reason why I remembered it is because I'm reading it off this fucking list.
And I was a little bit upset because he wants WrestleMania to go to London. No, we don't.
Well, weren't they in London? They want him to go
Yes.
to Australia.
Grayson Waller.
Oh, sorry.
No,
you're
it
right.
was
You're right. You're
London.
right. He wants WrestleMania to go to London because
Right.
it's never been there before, right?
Right. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's ever happened outside the
So
US.
he was like promoting moving to out the
Right,
WrestleMania
so obviously
outside.
the decision's already been made. We just have to wait for it to be officially announced. 'Cause
Yes.
he ain't gonna suggest it without already having cleared it. So.
Oh, we're gonna get SummerSlam, Grayson Waller versus John Cena to determine the fate of WrestleMania.
Right.
That's too funny.
Well, I haven't seen Grayson Waller wrestle at all.
Yeah.
Right.
Then the next match you had was the World Heavyweight Championship with Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor.
Right.
Now, I don't know if it's because the match just wasn't up there, or if we're tainted because Seth Rollins, since he's holding the World Heavyweight Championship, he's doing that open challenge.
Right.
So it's nothing new for him to defend his belt against Finn Balor.
Right.
I don't know how that's possible to be a thing because John Cena did it very well, where he had every time John Cena was even in the ring when he retained the belt.
U.S. Championship Open Challenge every
Everything.
week.
He would
Right.
challenge it, and it would happen. But here's the takeaway from that. Even though every time wrestling came on, John Cena would allow for an open challenge, when it came to the pay-per-view and John Cena had to put up that belt, it still felt special.
Right,
It felt
right.
so special. Seth Rollins going against Finn Balor here, there was no like fireworks. There was no spark.
That's
it felt like
Finn's fault.
It felt like there was just a match, like a northern match on Monday Night Raw.
Right.
Like they could have not put the championship up, and I would have been like the same reaction as since they did. You know what I mean? It was weird.
Right.
It was a weird feeling. Again, Rollins defeated Finn Balor to retain, which is the way it should be. Rollins can carry that company for another 20 years, even though he did it for 10 years during 2013 to so on.
I think it became less memorable as soon as Damian Priest walked out. They're just like, oh, okay, Damian Priest is going to make Finn Balor lose the match.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that whole crew is gonna have repercussions tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I hate that shit. And of course, it's Monday night, so we didn't get to watch it, but we'd have a recap of Monday Night Raw twined into all this, so we could tie off some of these loose ends that we don't quite know about. That's probably actually happening as we speak live.
Right.
So next, you move on to the Bloodline Civil War: the Usos versus Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns. Pappa J, again, this match.
What a way to make Roman look weak. Why are they doing this?
They're doing. There's an underlying story here that we're just not privy to. It's what they're talking about in
Jay
the back.
is the main character, not Roman.
Well,
no, he's
we
not.
understand the story that's facing the TV right now, but we don't understand why. Again, it's why are they bringing down pretty much the head of the bloodline?
Right, they're making Roman look weak. Meanwhile, they took the world belt away from him without taking the world belt away from him. I'm not sure what the hell that's about.
Yeah.
It's confusing. And,
Well,
and I think it probably has something to do with whatever happened that Roman got to get a part-time contract instead of a full-time contract as a young, healthy champion. I don't know why.
He doesn't look healthy to me.
He's only wrestling
No,
part-time.
there's something wrong with Roman Reigns.
It looks like Roman's sick.
There's something over there.
Nah, he looks great.
No, he looks. You see some of the close-up face shots of him, like at the end of the
He's got
pay-per-view.
like makeup on and shit.
Yeah, he's like 2 shades paler than he should be. Personally, I think he's probably going through some treatment of some kind, and that's why he's part-time.
He's dying.
He's dying.
Well,
if his leukemia relapsed, he wouldn't be able to wrestle.
Well,
you can't wrestle through that.
Here's a weird thing to kind of connect. Now, I don't know if only because it's happened twice, but this is the second group that's been disbanded that Roman Reigns has been a part of.
The
Shield
and now
was the
Bloodline.
first, which was fucking amazing. The Shield could have went on for another 5
Right,
fucking
they
years.
did it way
Easy.
too early. They
Easy.
had a good trifecta of the
Seth
the-
Rollins.
They had the Shield. They had
Dean Ambrose.
Wayne. Ray, God damn it,
Ray.
Bray Wyatt.
Yes.
And New Day. They had all 3 of these multi-man factions, and they had them all existing at the same time.
Yep.
And they didn't utilize them right, and they broke up the Shield before they could. I don't know where they were going, but they missed an opportunity.
Yes. But it
Now they're
kind
doing it again with the
of worked out because
Bloodline.
each of those members at one point carried the company on their back and were the champions. Dean Ambrose was a champion.
Right.
Seth Rollins been a champion. He's now the current champion. And then Roman Reigns is a champion, or has been the champion multiple times. So these 3 members have done that. New Day, they have not.
They all could have done that. Well, no. Kofi Kingston was champion.
Yeah.
Big E was champion.
Really, Big E was?
Yes, and they could have done all of that within their individual factions and had the factions warring for that belt. That would have been awesome. But they decided not to do that because I guess that's just too good. I'm not sure.
And you have so much history with that bloodline for real. That's why that's such a good gimmick. Because when you type in Samoan wrestling history in Google, you just type in Samoan wrestling history, it comes up with everybody you've seen at one point in your entire life. The Rock, the Flying Hawaii. You had so many people. Jimmy, Superfly Snuka, Rocky Maivia.
Right. Big Chief Maivia from way back in the day.
Yep.
That was
Who do you think won
the Tonga Kid?
All of it. There's history there. It's real. That's what makes this kind of crazy that they're breaking it up so early.
Right.
Who do you think won that match versus the Usos and Roman Reigns and Sikoa?
I watched it.
I know.
And it was the fucking Usos.
The Usos
Bad
defeated
mistake.
Reigns. But I think to Mark's point, something's up with Roman. Otherwise, they wouldn't be burying him like this. They wouldn't be pushing the Usos, who've been around forever, who've been tag champs forever, who've been in their limelight for a long period of time.
Right.
They wouldn't need to push them like this.
From what because I get a lot of wrestling TikToks now.
All right.
What has been pointed out to me is the last person to pin Roman Reigns was Jey Uso. So if they're starting the decline of Roman Reigns' title reign, it would make sense for Jey Uso to pin him. And now we get WrestleMania, Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns for the title.
That'll never sell tickets. That's not big enough for a WrestleMania. That'll never sell tickets. Nobody knows who Jey Uso is.
All I know
except for wrestling fans.
This pay-per-view is, like I said, there's nothing memorable about it, but it was a pay-per-view. So we enjoyed it. I watched it. It's Money in the Bank. You get to see it. It opens up so many loose ends right now. You know what I mean? So there's a lot to come forth for the rest of the year, and that's what this sets up as the rest of the year.
All right, and it's the first pay-per-view that I watched in the doghouse.
In the studio?
Right.
The new game room?
In the game room, right.
Shit, man. I'm so excited for that. I cannot wait till we start doing shows in there.
It'll be great. We're probably going to have the most violent man on TV wants to have a SummerSlam party in there.
It's going to be the best.
And while we're wrapping up, show note, me and Charles Deloach are trying to get together a Let's Get It On episode around the controversial Supreme Court decisions, and hopefully we're able to sit down tomorrow night and record that banger.
What is Let's Get It On?
Let's Get It On is Big Lip Radio's political podcast, starring me, the right-wing wingnut, Pappa J, and the left-wing college-educated lawyer, Charles Deloach. So you're not going to want to miss that.
Yes,
not this lawyer.
Right. Make sure you all go like and subscribe to all of our social media because you'll get that notification of when that episode goes up. You won't want to miss it. But, hey, thank you all for tuning in tonight. We really appreciate it. With a schedule change, we'll go back to Tuesdays next week. Plus many stories. I'll be back from Colorado from visiting my sister. Pappa J will probably have a few more stories. You guys are still handing me fucking beers. I almost finished them all, and then you guys started piling me up again. I'm going to be so shit-faced.
We got a lot of work to do.
I ain't going to work tomorrow.
You got to finish it before the end of the show.
I ain't going to work tomorrow. All I got to say is thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate it.
We do.
And with that being said, we'll catch you guys next Tuesday.
See you.
Peace.